Hey guys, what is up? It is Jim here. Today I have a new gun for you guys, and this is the LEGO Sawn-Off Double Barrel Shotgun. So I've meant to remake this for a super long time. I don't actually remember the last time I made this, but I just remember that it wasn't great. I know I made one variant in Rainbow, but this is a bit better, I think. We'll just start off with the grip here, which as you can see has the kind of shape that it would have if it were sawn off from a big wood stock, as on the usual double barrel shotgun. We have, of course, double triggers, which both work on their own. You can also pull them both at the same time. It's a bit tricky, but it does work. You can see it just gets held back by this one piece, and then we have two different angles just to make them visible on their own. Here's the trigger guard, and there is a piece missing just for the trigger to go in there. We have the lever, which does of course function. I made sure this time to actually have a proper function with the break open action, just like so. So it doesn't have the sliding button anymore like I did on my previous one. As you can see, this is very easy made. It's just a hole that goes through. Then this kind of rod is connected with a cross beam that goes to this little piece that just moves to the side, allows it to move in. It just moves into the place where the shell is right here, and then when it locks, it just pretty much goes into that slot and holds it still. Well, in theory, it's a bit weak, but yeah, at least you can see what the insides are like right there, so pretty easy to copy if you ask me. Let me just put this back together real quick. Okay, so yep, a bit weak, but it does work, of course. It doesn't really handle all of the load that is in the front there. So here are the shells. I did want to make them eject when you shoot them out, but of course everything being weak in here made it a bit difficult to make that happen. So you do just have to manually take them out and put them in, but it does still work pretty nicely. I did decide on using plates on the sides. I know it creates a whole ton of studs, but it does make a bit more of a slim barrel rather than using normal slopes. Even making it 5 wide will be way too large, and this is more realistic sized, even though it has a ton of studs. Here we have the handguard, which isn't very big, so I don't really know how you would hold on to this, to be honest. But that might just be because I made it a bit too small here, so I could have probably made it a bit bigger, but I don't know. It does do its job well. Here's the end of the barrels. You can't really see too far through. You can only see about 4 studs into it. I did want to leave it open at first, but it ended up being extremely fragile, so I ended up choosing against that. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I do apologize for not uploading in a super long time. I've just been very busy with work, and I've had other things to do on my free time rather than build guns. So hopefully I'll get back to building in a little bit. The guns I have right now are this one and the Mauser, or what was it called? The M712. So yeah, I clearly need to get building again, but we'll see when I can get that done. What I will do, however, is start doing more tutorials. So I'll just go into my archive of LEGO guns, and I'll just start doing step-by-step tutorials. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys. Goodbye.